Mastermind family, welcome back to the show. I am your host, JoJo, and today is Manga Monday Review, baby. Get excited. And so you already know we gotta do our sound off call for the day. Mastermind family in the building. And today, Manga Monday Review is where we go over underground mangas, comics that we think are really dope and we want to shed some light on them and give them some exposure. And so today's Manga Monday Review is going to be over A Hero's Tale by Leroy or Legacy Creator 94, right? And man, this is crazy. So before we get into the analysis, family, hit that subscribe button. Stay up to date with what's going on with Mastermind family and what we got going on as far as projects and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get into the analysis. Anime world, right? DBZ's got a new movie coming out. Looks cool, right? No promises. We don't even know what the plot is. We just saw Ice. We saw Goku jumping around. I was like, I don't know what's going on. But another breaking news. Fooly Cooly Season 2. I thought it was over. This is like one of the most shortest animes I've ever seen. And for those who are Fooly Cooly fans, I know you're probably excited, but you're probably going to be more confused after watching it. But anyway, let's get into the analysis, family. So, Hero's Tale, right? This looks amazing. Like, for Leroy to create this type of story, looks pretty cool, right? Now, the inspiration that we can see based off of the illustrations and the story plot, right, is that we can tell that there's some heavy influence from DBZ and Naruto. No, let me validate. Let me validate those things, right? So the reason why I'm saying Naruto is because if you look at his clothes, it reminds me of Sasuke and Itachi, my favorite character, and also the tip or the grip of his sword or blade. I'm not sure what it's gonna be. Now DBZ, if you look at the strap of his sword, right, and also his boots and his hair, it reminds me of something that comes from like DBZ. Like it's just like, somebody was inspired by DBZ and Naruto. Now the next point that we're gonna make about A Hero's Tale is, man, this got some deep, deep thought and hidden messages in the story. Because at the very beginning, it starts off by saying, secrets are created for many reasons. Some good, some bad, to protect, And I'm like, man, that's some deep thought put into this, right? Going further into the story, right, we see that the hero, we don't know where he comes from. We just saw him jump off a cliff. We like, what? Jump off a cliff? But goes into this town to buy apples. And I'm like,
are you broke? Just apples?
Anyway, so I'm not judging. So then he talks to the doc who is selling the apples. I'm like, you're a doc, but you're selling apples. Confusion. I got question marks, right? So more questions to ask, right? And then he meets a girl, right? But she's strolling, obviously, this heavy wagon. And we like, the hero asked, hey, do you need some help? She was like, no. I'm like, man, some people they just have to do it by themselves, right? And so when the wagon fell on her, and I was just like, if only you asked for some help, right? So we noticed that aspect of that girl, right? And then all of a sudden, it's crazy. These thugs come into town, and then guess what they start doing? They start regulating or trying to regulate, right? And come in saying, Doc, we need this, and this. And he was like, man, look, just take what you need, And they was like, oh, the doc gonna have some gonads on them, right? And then, they started abusing them. And then the girl knocks one of them out, right? And then the other goons came and popped her on the ground. And then they was about to kill her. And then that's when the hero steps in. How cliche, right? I'm just kidding, right? But it's very fitting, right? And so he steps in, knocks the other goon out. And I was like, ooh, man, this is good, And then, another goon comes in, it's like, oh, you think you somebody? He knocks him out. And then this is the kicker, right? So the other goons like, man, I'm not like the other goons. And I see that you have a fighting style that, looks very familiar or whatever. And then, he's like, you think you can take me? And then he was like, man, I can take you. Just watch. And then this is where it gets crazy. Throws out a car blast or a key blast at him and sends that goon flying so far across the town and then blows up. I was like, oh, dang. You can do that? I was like, man, it's crazy, right? So that is a very interesting aspect of the story, right? Now, the character breakdown, right? Hero, we have no idea where this guy's from. All I know is he can shoot Kai Blast like Dragon Ball Z, and we can see why, Dragon Ball Z having influences on it. But we don't know where he comes from, right? We just know that maybe he knows a lot of people because obviously the goons recognize his fighting style. Maybe they have the same master, so, we don't know, right? The girl, we can tell she's a very independent person.
Very stubborn, does not listen. The list will go on and on. Independent woman, for all the single.
And then you got the doc. The doc is very conformant. He just doesn't want any trouble. He's just like, look, man, you can rob me, take me for all my money, do whatever, just
leave, I just need you to go, just go,
And so you got that, and then you got the thugs, right, that think that they are the stuff, right? I mean, these people think they run the town, right? And maybe they do. We just don't know yet of the story, right? So they come in trying to regulate and all this other stuff, right? So those are the character analysis. So that's point number 3, right? All right, Mastermind family, that is going to do it for the show today. We hope you enjoyed it, right? And we want you to go check out Hero's Tale. And so we're going to leave a link in the description so you can go check it out and read it, because we're not going to spoil it for you, right? We may do a little bit of the work, but we just want you to go check it out, right? And be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and share this video with everyone, because we want people to see what this artist is doing. They're doing some really cool stuff, right? And when you hit that subscribe button, be sure to leave a comment saying Mastermind family in the building, and you have a chance to be featured on the show like this person below, right? And Mastermind family, I am your host, JoJo, and this is going to do it, and we'll see you next time.